This thing is taking over the freaking garden. I learned these are a vine, which I kind of is obvious if you look at it. So I got to make a trellis, they call it, which I'm going to do back there for it to grow up, and I think that way it stops taking over. I kind of started it growing up there just so it would stop growing over this way, and then kind of started it up that tree a little bit too, which it kind of took over. I started building this trellis by first finding two 2x4s I had in my garage left over from another project and attached the first one to the raised garden bed. Hopefully you watched the videos of me making the garden bed and planting all the plants. Then I measured exactly 3 feet and placed the other 2x4 at approximately that spot and secured it directly to the garden bed. Also, I just used wood screws for this, nothing special, and then I made sure that they were both parallel. Next, I measured and marked 6 inches, every 6 inches on this 2x4, and put screws into the 2x4 to run the string across that I used. I did the same thing on the other side while fighting through the tree. I was supposed to have this side offset about 3 inches from the other side, but as you'll see when I start running the string, it didn't happen. And I had to fight through for the last couple screws while reaching. Now, as you'll see, as I mentioned, when I ran the string across, instead of it being diagonal all on across, it was diagonal and straight and then diagonal and straight, so it wasn't as visually appealing, and there was bigger gaps on one side than the other, and bigger gaps than I would have liked, but it turned out okay. Finally, I dug up the cucumber and moved it back so it wasn't taking up as much of the garden, and ran all the vines up through the trellis. I just used cotton string that I had in my kitchen for the string. To see more of this and follow along for the rest of the story, feel free to follow my channel and see how it turned out. Thanks, guys.